I'm in a mixed marriage. That has its advantages, you know. When I tell my wife's pissed off, she'll start yelling at me in Spanish, which I don't understand because she's Japanese, but as long as you know they're angry, right? It's true. She thinks I drink too much, which I probably do. I don't know. Went to a birthday party last week. I got fucked up, I'll be honest. You know, it was a birthday, you know what I mean? My nephew turned 1. It was a fucking... I had a great time, right? Have you ever been invited to a 1-year-old's birthday that's not your 1-year-old, right? We've all been down that boat, haven't we? Is that the most boring Sunday in your fucking life right there? Right? Even when you get the invitation in the mail, you're like, we're gonna go this, we're gonna ruin a Sunday in June on a fucking 1-year-old? Seriously? You only get 4 Sundays in June. We could be fucking up a good Sunday right there. Can't throw the gift out of the car in a drive-by, anything at all. Seriously? We went though, I'm a good guy. 5-hour party for this kid, man. 5 hours. 4 hours in there, he's just laying there, drool coming down the side of his mouth, glazed over look. I was the same way after 4 hours. I'm like, come slap some cake on his face and take some pictures. I got shit to do. I'm sorry, right? I tell every young couple I meet, any young couples out there, you have your first kid, they turn 1, save your money, just slap some cake on their face, right? Take like 30 pictures, put it in a book, show it to him when he's 15 and go, you had a great fucking party that year, man. Barney was there, we had some strippers, it was an amazing afternoon. You fell asleep by 2, you pussied out. What do you want me to tell you? She wants me to drink non-alcoholic beer. That's what I said. Had to go to another party the following week. She's looking at me, she goes, are you gonna drink real beer tonight? I'm like, what? She goes, why do you always have to drink real beer? Why do you always have to get messed up? I'm like, first of all, is that a real question you're asking me? Seriously? I mean, what's the point of non-alcoholic beer? What's next? Highless pot for all the pot smokers out in the world? I like a good toke of the right. You be out in the park, I don't want the good bag of pot. You got something that'll just give me the bloodshot eyes and the munchies? You got a bag of that one? I'm just looking for the side effects because I'm a fucking moron. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Every non-alcoholic beer should just say, for people who like to piss, right on the side of the bottle. Be hilarious. Just celebrated 35 years of living in New York, too. I can't believe that, man. 35 years. Holy shit, yeah. Unreal. Anybody been around New York that long? I moved here in the 80s, man. Anybody remember those days? A lot of you were young. When Times Square was a third world country after midnight? Anybody knows that? Right? You didn't go into time. Ask anybody older. You didn't go into Times Square after midnight, man. You just, unless you wanted to get a hooker, drugs, or to get shot. Those are your options. Right? And if you went, that's what went down. You got your hooker, you got your drugs, you got shot around 1 o'clock in the morning. You went back to Long Island, you called it a weekend. It was fucking amazing, right? Now you young people go over there, 3 in the morning, it's all lit up like fucking Disneyland 24/7, right? Don't have to worry about getting mugged. All you have to worry about is an overweight Spider-Man trying to roll you for $5 for a fucking Polaroid picture. That place, they used to make movies out of that place. Just used to be hookers and pimps and gunshots. People, now it's just overweight Marvel heroes and a guy in his fucking underpants playing a guitar. What the fuck happened? I actually saw a fat Iron Man and a plump Spider-Man getting a fist fight the other night. Over taking a picture with this kid. I'm like, I've seen everything you could possibly see now in New York City. I've been here, seen it all, man. I really have. Except a baby pigeon. I still haven't seen a baby pigeon. I don't know what that's about. They're all the same fucking size. Anybody else picking that up yet? I've never seen a fluffy ball baby pigeon. They're that fucking big already, right? It's like somebody's making them out of a cookie cutter in Queens or something. As a matter of fact, you rarely see a dead pigeon. They're like Marines. They take their wounded with them or something, right? You should see 1,000 dead pigeons a year. I see 10 tops, man. I don't know who's picking them up, but it keeps me up at night. I gotta be honest. It's here out of the cocaine, but I think it's the fucking pigeons. I really do. It's crazy, man. I had to move out of New York. I got married. I got 2 cock blockers running around the house all day now. Holy shit, kids, really? Oh my God. And I fucked up there too. I have a 15-year-old and a 6-year-old at home, right? Yeah, that's too big of a gap. You young people, you get married, you have kids, you bang them out right away and fast, like 12, 11 and a half, 10 3/4, 9 and a half, 8 and a half, right? It's true, right? Now we could just raise themselves like billy goats at some point, right? People be like, hey, where are your kids? You're like, they're out in the front yard eating the grass. I don't give a shit. They got their collars on, the fence is on, they're not going anywhere. It's unreal, man. So I got married, I got the 2 kids, couldn't afford Manhattan anymore unless you make some big bucks. I ended up in the Bronx. Yeah, that's right. And that was an apprehensive day too. I've been here 35 years. I never stepped foot in the Bronx till the day I moved to the fucking Bronx. Yeah. Halfway over the Broadway Bridge, I just started hearing it. Oh my God, we're moving to the Bronx. We're gonna get killed. Turn the car around. We're white. What the fuck? And that was our GPS unit. We're just kind of fucked up. Right? I shouldn't be doing that. He's like, turn the car around. Tom, 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 Tom. Now we have safe sex because you can't afford to have another kid. That's real passionate, right? You young kids, you bang anytime you want, under the couch, on top of the television. We have to plan sex, and when we do have sex, we can't have another kid. My wife's all into the organic stuff, won't take the pill. She's got everything but a deep sea diving outfit on before. As they're about to go in, she'll just pull out a can of spermicide, foam down the whole area. All of a sudden, I go from having sex to making an emergency landing at LaGuardia every night. Just waiting to see the guy with the flashlight. And I'm tired, and she always has an attitude, which kills me. Right? Women, you do. It's all the guy, right? She's always like, 3 minutes, that's it? I'm like, 3 minutes, yeah, but we were doing it doggy style, right? She's like, so? I'm like, so that's actually 21 minutes to me, sweetheart. Come on, do the math.